This week, your group will learn about social and popular dance. This unit will cover a 2-week span. All of you have most likely experienced these two forms of dance, social dance and popular dance. Social dance is something people participate in things like weddings, homecoming dances, proms, or at the clubs. It is something that you do with a bunch of people in a specific type of area. One way we define social dance is the location, a public place. Some things that might come to mind are places like a wedding. You see people joining in while everyone is dancing. You notice that no one has dance training, or the majority of people don't have any dance training. You're able to pick up the steps. They're repetitive. They're simple. Some people watch and observe. They have foot patterns, easily able to pick up. The second component is an improvisational element. So you never know what's coming next. You follow your impulse, and everybody can add their own style. Like previous modules, social and popular dance can blend together. For example, social dance like the disco in Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta later became a popularized choreographed dance form for movies. If you haven't seen this, it is a John Travolta classic. Popular dance, on the other hand, are dances that you see on TV, music videos, the internet, Vimeo, YouTube, Instagram, all types of social media. These dances are sometimes social dances, and then they turn into popular dances because of the craze. Some characteristics about this one is everybody wants to be a part of it. They see it and then they try it. For example, some of y'all remember back in the day when twerking became a really big popular craze, and then everyone started twerking. Similar concepts that have come out more recently is probably, that Old Town Road song. So it has a dance that's kind of something that goes with the music video, and then everybody wanted to learn it. You've also seen an explosion of dance in the past couple of years with So You Think You Can Dance, Dancing with the Stars, Best Dance Crew, and movies like Step Up, Broadway musicals that have turned into movies as well. Popular dance began with vaudeville, which is a genre that was present at variety shows in the Savoy Ballroom. Other examples would be popular touring companies. Broadway musicals later incorporated tap dancing, musicals like the 1930s to the 1960s with Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly. And then big boom of tap dance also started. American Bandstand was also a popular show with things like Soul Train. Everyone could see what the latest craze was, but now we have things like YouTube and other websites that can kind of get out information a little bit quicker than running home to watch your television. Popular dance has now also transformed into concert dance, which we'll talk about later on in the semester. Many people do hip-hop performances for dance concerts now, and it is a new trend that people will notice. For your assignments this week, you will watch and read the content in each of the folders for popular and social dance, and you will take a quiz that covers a variety of all of the readings, so be sure that you're looking through all of the readings. We will also be beginning our wiki projects. A wiki is essentially an online poster board in that you all can edit, collaborate, and describe 2 other types of dance that will be supplemental to the readings and videos that I have provided. So again, you're trying not to click any of the ones that I've already talked about. You're trying to find 2 other new dances. Within your specific group, as highlighted underneath this module, you will need to communicate with others throughout this project. Leads and groups are listed in the wiki folder. Each person will need to watch the how-to wiki project so that you are able to familiarize yourself with the wiki page. Also read the guidelines for the project before starting. Leads, you will need to email your group or communicate through Remind as soon as possible to begin working on this project. To reiterate, the wiki groups are group projects and need to be done as such. You will also turn in a wiki survey so that I know who did what and if the workload was an even amount. Now time for feedback flow. Overall, I thought your logic diagrams and mind maps were great. For the outline, I want you all to continue working on developing deeper connections to the dance characteristics and the meaning behind the dance. This is where critical thinking comes in. As audience members, you can either watch a dance just for enjoyment or entertainment, or because you are scholars now, you can watch a dance through an analytical brain to dive a little bit deeper. A thesis statement will come back for your final paper, so as always, go back to the guidelines and see the example. Notice that in my example, I stated the dance or the choreographer. I recognized the two categories that were a common theme. I made a statement about those themes, and then I provided a so what statement to wrap it up. Always remember those 4 concepts for writing a thesis statement. Remember, for the next 2 weeks, you are only to read this unit. You can read the others, but that's totally up to you, but you are not responsible for any of the assignments in the other folders. Only the ones that you are listed underneath your genre of dance. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me as always, and I hope you enjoyed this unit. It's a fun one, and of course, Rackham Rangers.